Hello, I'm and welcome back to the video. So if you watch my survival let's play, you're probably already aware of the fact that when I build in Minecraft survival, I like to build big. Like this flatland, for instance, I like to make sure that the project just makes me go, wow, that took a lot of work, clearly, and it's a sort of thing that I really enjoy doing. However, the downside having so many big projects on the go at once, because, you know, you can't do it all in one go, you kind of work on it for a few hours, then you come back later and do a few more hours. Every now and then, there are some projects which are just being perpetually unfinished in my world, so I figured, because it's near the New Year's anyway, why not make it like a semi-New Year's resolution, or like early next year resolution, to try and get all of these big projects that I need to get finished. So in today's video, I'm going to be going through and showing you 7 giant projects in Minecraft I need to finish. So hopefully you do all enjoy today's video. If you do like it, let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot, and let's know you do like, again, seeing around my survival let's play world. I know most of the time you see it in just, regular videos, but let's, show you in a little bit of a different one today, with the first, let's start with the first one here, which is the gold farm. So the gold farm is the first project I absolutely need to finish, because 1, I actually quite like working on it, but 2, because it's got this giant netherrack cube, you can just see every time you look over here that, yep, it's unfinished, because obviously it's like half uncovered. So yeah, the netherrack cube I think is like its own little part of it, but I think the gold farm needs to be finished because gold is something I need all the time. I have like 9 gold ingots right now. Gold's something you need all the time, and if I can get a lot more of it, then it means I can work on so many bigger and better projects, like, beacons. I can make them out of gold all I want, and yeah, there's a bunch of cool things I want to do, but to do a lot of those, I think I need to finish the gold farm. So yeah, this is a really fun project, but it needs to just, I need to go like really serious on it. Maybe I'll live stream or something, and actually that's something I'd like to say for all of these. These are all big projects I'd really like to do so much. I might even do like secret little live streams, so maybe keep your eyes out for it, because the gold farm in particular is one that just helps everything be a bit easier. Like, gold can make your whole life in Minecraft easier with like food and rails and all that sort of stuff, and I just think that, yeah, that's, oh, hello, what's up? But yeah, I think that's probably the first giant thing I need to finish. But moving on to the second one here, because you might be able to see it on top of that mountain over there, because the second thing I absolutely need to finish is my, I guess, my giant Let's Play house. So yeah, basically, if you don't know, for the longest time, and even technically right now, my primary house in Minecraft is still this cave house. And although I think this is fun, because I think, a house is what you make of it, a lot of people just look at this and say, so Cat, you've been playing this world for 4.5 years now, you've got how many hours it is, like thousands of hours in, but you still live in a cave. And my answer to that is like, I guess so. It is a bit weird, isn't it? But yeah, basically, I want to make it so that my other house, which isn't actually too far away, it's like, you just go up here onto the sky rail, and then you go literally, like 100 blocks away. I want to make the next house actually the primary house at some point. But to do that, there's a lot of things that need to be finished. First of all, the outside. Like, I need to make it look better. As you can see, 2 of those towers aren't even finished. You can see some spruce, like, basically, there's a few issues going on around there. The frozen lake around it doesn't look like a lake. There's a lot of different things I need to work on, but I think the biggest one is just making it my primary livable house, because right now, again, I go in there like maybe once every like, what is it, like once a month or something like that, to be like, oh yeah, I remember building this house. It's got so many cool things going on with it. I've got a gold throne there. Let me show you my gold throne. I've got a gold throne. I built the front wall out of nether quartz. You can see all these cool things going on in this place, but it's just not my primary house yet, which makes it kind of a waste, because there's nothing actually going on here. Like, I have no reason to come in here, but I have so many rooms that I've set up to do cool things. Like, I have this room over here, which is a giant like furnace thing. This took a lot of fire, for instance. There's all these giant projects. By the way, here's my gold throne. I hope you like it. There's so many cool things to do with this house that I just don't currently do, because it's not the primary house. And yeah, next big project should be to just come in here, finish the thing properly, and make this look amazing. I think, honestly, finishing that tower, finishing that... There's a few steps I can see to doing this, but yeah, making this house my proper house is a really good next step that I should probably work on. Because, again, I love the idea of living on a giant castle on top of a hill, and that's why I made it, but then didn't really get too much further than that. So, yeah, with that said, actually, let's make the first step in making this my primary house by going to sleep, because it's getting late. So, yeah, let's go upstairs, because, as you can see, it's just up here. Again, I love this house to just ridiculous amounts, because there's so many parts of it that just make me go, yeah, this is like a house a real person would build, rather than just, someone who's settling down for the first night. And you can even see the sun setting from your room, That's like a romantic view that you get to watch while you go to sleep, except I'm doing it a little bit slowly. So, yeah, that's a cool little thing that I need to finish. Let's go to sleep now. So it's just it's annoying, because it's like just at the stage before nighttime, but like we can't actually do anything about it until just now. Okay, there we go. See, look, you can watch the sunset. Isn't that amazing? Doesn't that make you want to live here permanently? Or maybe at least it makes me want to live here permanently. But moving on from that one to the third project I need to finish in this world, which is going to be the giant Ciant Rift. So if you've never seen the Rift or the Destroyed Chunks or anything like that, then it's a little bit of a weird project to even explain. Or, yeah, even if you have seen it, you're probably going to think, like, Toy Cat, why are you doing that again? And honestly, like with most things in Minecraft, I mean, there's no real reason to do anything. Like, oh, what, Toy Cat, why are you bothering with, you know, building that giant house? You don't need a house in Minecraft. I mean, it's true. But yeah, I have this Ciant Rift, which you'll see as I go about a couple hundred blocks this way, because I wanted to just divide the world between, like, east and west. Well, not, like, purple east and west, but I wanted to have this giant, like, I guess, a gap in the world, because it's going to be a cool scenery feature, because I love some of the naturally generated features in Minecraft, but I feel like one of the coolest ones is, like, I guess ravines, but ravines always are really short, and it's like, there's not, you can just go walk right around it. I want to have essentially a giant ravine, a man-made ravine, which goes all the way through the map. Again, I'm calling it like the rift in my Minecraft world, because the idea is it's going to be a 2 or 4 or how many blocks wide gap that just goes all the way down to bedrock. So here you can see, I've got a star on it everywhere. You can see it goes all the way that way, and it looks pretty cool from here, right? Like, you can just see a giant gap in the world, goes through mountains, goes through everything else. I want to make this go all the way down to bedrock, just because I feel like it'd be amazing to look at, but also, you know, as well as being amazing to look at, I feel like it'd also just be a cool project to have finished. I'll get a lot of resources, maybe even some diamonds and stuff, and yeah, this is the next project I want to get finished. I just feel like right now, when it's like half finished, it looks kind of cool, but it looks a bit weird that it's so uneven, and again, you can see the start of something cool here, but the fact that, like, it can't go through water right now because I haven't put fences. There's a lot of things I need to do with this, and I think it'd be a lot cooler when it's finished, whereas right now it just looks like, you know, I tried to mine in a very weird straight line, and I don't really like it too much. So yeah, that's something that needs to be done to really make this world look a bit cooler, that I'm just surprised that I've left for so long. But with that said, let's move on to the fourth, you know, thing, which I need to finish as we run through this forest that you've probably never seen before. In fact, I don't think I've ever run through this forest in my world, because I don't really have a need to, so here's exclusive Let's Play world footage that you'll never otherwise get to see. I mean, honestly, it's just a forest, so it's not too exciting. I mean, we might find, like, a pumpkin or something, though, or, like, something cool like that, so maybe there's that. But yeah, let's move on to the fourth project that I need to get finished, which is actually the metro. So there's a few ways into the metro, I think even including at the destroyed chunk, so let's try and find a way in and hope that it goes somewhere. Oh yeah, it's through the stronghold over here. But yeah, oh, by the way, just as a final little thing, the giant rift in the world actually goes to the destroyed chunk, which you might have seen before, but yeah, the two things are actually linked. So this is what I want that entire cross-section of the map to look like, going all the way that way, all the way that way. So that's the goal. I think it'd be pretty cool. It's going to take so much time, but again, all big Minecraft projects do. So yeah, let's move on to the fourth Minecraft project I need to complete, which is the metro. So the metro is, I guess everyone knows what a metro is, or if you don't, it's an underground railway system that's basically designed to get me from one place to another really, really fast. So I've only got 2 of them right now, and they're both really incomplete. The second one is really just to get me to my gold farm a bit faster, but the first one here is one that I just need to get done because it's so close to done. It even has the rails, but it's just not quite in a usable state yet. So let me show you what I mean by that, because over, okay, down from here, I think we can get there. Again, there's a lot of metro stations, but they're all in weird places. The idea is to get from any major part of my Minecraft world to any other part. So here you can actually, here you can actually see. Oh, wait, it actually jumps this gap, it's pretty cool. But here you can actually see it's a giant tunnel, it's got all this rail, it's taken me so much time, so much gold, so much iron, so much of all this stuff, but because it doesn't loop around yet, if I get this thing going, it just kind of doesn't work by itself. So what I really need to do is work out one of two things. Either I need to make this thing go on a powered rail loop by itself, you know, like you're going to see right here. Either I need to make it go on a powered rail loop, or maybe what I need to do instead is just make it so that, there's a minecart at every station and it keeps going that way. I don't know what the correct way to properly do this is, but yeah, I want to have a metro system that goes around by itself and I can just hop on and get to where I want to. Whereas right now, as you can see, there's lots of flaws. Apparently the tunnel's being probably dug out. There's a lot of things that just need to be done a little bit better, and I think I need to fix all of these so this works. Also, I'd like it to go to my the other part of the Let's Play world, you know, from the TU31 Let's Play, and right now it just doesn't do that. So yeah, that is the fourth little project I need to get finished, or big project I should say, because it's something like 500 meters wide. I got the on a rail achievement using that rail actually on the Xbox One. So yeah, there's a fun fact you might not have known. With that said though, let's move on to the fifth survival project I need to get finished, which is this desert right here. So yeah, you might have seen this before and just been like, Toy Cat, what are you doing there? I am not sure and I am concerned for your well-being. But yeah, basically this is the destroyed desert. I have a desert here, but because I built this, so this world is from TU5. So what is that, 40-something updates ago now? This world is from TU5, which means that it was actually before a lot of the biomes were added, and when they added new biomes to the game, the first time, not the second time, they actually shifted all your existing biomes around. So even though this is a desert in, like, the blocks, like, you know, it's covered, it's sandstone covered in sand, even though that makes it a desert, it's not actually a desert because it will rain here, and, you know, I think maybe mobs will spawn here too, you know, certain mobs that shouldn't. Basically, yeah, it's not a true desert, and I figure, you know what, if it's not a true desert, why be a desert at all? So I'm destroying the entire thing, because it's a good source of sand too. Which means I need all these torches, and yeah, this is just a giant, ridiculously sized project I want to take, but I think it's pretty awesome because look at the, you know, because I'm leaving all the torches in place, look how cool this looks when you leave it. It's just like, what is going on there? And again, it kind of fits the theme of just like, question mark, question mark, question mark. That's kind of cool. Then I kind of go for all my Minecraft builds. So yeah, once you're down here, you're kind of trapped down here, I think. But yeah, I really love this, you know, thing. I think I'm gonna have to just bring in a bunch of coal and make a bunch of torches, like literally like 10 stacks or something. But yeah, this is a project I really want to get finished. I want to have an entire desert be drained all at once, and I again, stick to it. You might see a live stream of just me draining a desert one time, and I think that's true for any of the builds on this list. So yeah, that said, let's move on to the sixth project that I like to finish, which is the museum. So the museum, I've mentioned before, is just one of my biggest regrets of Minecraft because it just looks so bad today. But I think, you know, just because it looks bad, that's not a reason to not finish it. What I want to do here is I want to finish the building and leave it as a monument to, like, why you shouldn't build something so big. Because right now, while it's unfinished, it looks bad and it looks unfinished, which is like a double bad. Whereas at least if it's a finished building, you can go inside and be like, oh, that was a weird idea I used to have. Whereas right now it's just like, oh, this is just... It makes me uncomfortable seeing this build, honestly, and I'd rather have it be this really awesome, like, have at least some functionality, rather than, you know, you walk all the way down to, like, a corridor, which goes... it's just a weird place. It needs to be fixed, it needs to be worked on, and that's something I think I'm going to be doing. So, yeah, I'm going to, I guess, cook up a bunch of clay, make myself some bricks, make myself some... birch. Well, actually, I think it's just the oak logs and the bricks that I need a lot of, because birch wood's really easy to get, and so is cobblestone. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll get a bunch of those things, we'll work on the outside, and then we'll do something with the inside to make it look like a real building. Whereas right now, it's just this big it's just big eyesore in the world that I think could be something really cool, because again, I love the concept of getting all the blocks, but right now, this just isn't the right way to do that. So yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the final, the seventh and final project, which I need to finish, which is the insane cactus farm. So I absolutely love people's reactions to my insane sugarcane farm. Like, I did that mostly for myself, because I figure, you know what? I need sugarcane, and I need it this crazy, and even people on the Reddit went crazy for it. But yeah, basically, today I wanted to, another project I want to do in a similar vein is the insane cactus farm. And the cool thing about the insane cactus farm that makes it even better than you know, the insane sugarcane farm, or even the gold farm, which is pretty cool in its own reasons, but the insane cactus farm is fully automatic, and it has no real use. Like, even dealing with all this cactus is quite the problem, because there's a double chest connected to it, but it fills up so fast, it's like, oh yeah, we've just got, like, is it a double chest? Yeah, it is a double chest. So we got a double chest, but like even then, it's just filling up so fast, and it's just like, oh, what do we do at this point? I'm not entirely sure. I guess we just let it stack up, and yeah, what I'll probably end up doing is having the most ridiculous system to store like a whole room full of cacti. But yeah, I really love the idea of just like, yep, I have a ridiculous amount of cacti. I can turn this into fuel if I want to. If I chop down some trees, I can do lots of weird stuff with it. I don't know what I'm actually going to do with it, but for now, I've just got this very bizarre little system. Oh yeah, if I make the chest go all the way down to bedrock level, and I find a giant lava pit, I could use the lava to smelt the cactus over and over again, and use that to get insane amounts of XP. Again, there's so many weird things I can do with this farm, and that's why I want to finish it, just to make the cactus flow even crazier. Because again, but getting rid of items isn't a problem. Like, oh no, I've got 37 cacti too many. I mean, it's not a problem. You might argue it's a waste, but it's kind of cool at the same time. And yeah, basically, I wanted to, in today's video, just mention that I want to get all these things finished, and you'll probably see some of these on live streams in the future. So yeah, expect to see those. They're usually at 8 PM UK time, but they can be all over the place. So yeah, if you want to see all these projects being done, check out my Let's Play. I do it every single Monday, and check out random live streams on YouTube, which you can find by following me at IBXSoCat on Twitter, where I'll announce them ahead of time. With that said though, I hope you did all enjoy the video. Like it if you did like it, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.